Hello everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're in the Darkest Before Dawn series and we are on day 71. Alright, I spent all night, instead of actually doing what I said I was going to do, which is typically how I do things, I say I'm going to do something and then I'll do another thing that pops into my head and I'll get back to the other thing, because that's the way my brain works. Pretty sure I was undiagnosed ADD, ADHD, something in there. Either that or I'm just spastic. I mean, that's incredibly likely. I made a whole bunch of these guys, and of course I've still got these guys, so I'm going to do all of that in just a minute, but I wanted to show you what I actually did work on. Because I figured I would go ahead, and there were a couple of zombies out and about last night. I figured I would go ahead and work on this, that way stuff could dry, and I could go and get some more mining done, and things like that. So, that is what I have been... let me... give me, these. I have been trying to set up all of this. Now, there was a side effect to doing all of this. All of my trader guards are gone. I don't know exactly what I did to them, because I wasn't really paying attention. I was breaking all of that stuff down so I could add in the other bits, and I started on this side and went around to the other side, and when I came back, all of the guards were gone. I swear, I didn't go around and kill all of them. They would have killed me several times, and that didn't happen. So I don't actually know what happened. I don't know, I took the layer of, those- oh, hold on. I took the layer that was right here. You see these little bits, the little sheets that are on the outside? I took those off so I could do upgrades and I could put the piece that's going to push them away from the wall and stuff so that I could actually set the side up, but I haven't actually started setting the side up, and I went all the way around the building doing that. And I also took what little steel I had and did one layer there, so that's another thing I did. Definitely need to do some mining. I did have somebody ask me what kind of mod I was using to get extra mining stuff. I'm not using a mining mod of any sort or extra loot anything. When I started the series out, I wanted to progress the series faster, so I did have one for the first week. And then I took that mod completely out of the game because it was definitely giving me too many, and by then we were already starting to suspect maybe the next alpha was not coming out as soon as we thought it was going to. So I had a bit more time in the series than I originally calculated. So we did not need to use that. I am not using one. That is actually the extra stuff that you get because of Darkness Falls. For those who have not played Darkness Falls, the crafting is different. If you look at the forge, well, hang on. I'll go in there and show you. I'll just quickly show you outside what I got to. I left those things there because I'm thinking about angling them like this instead of having them like that, so that's why that's there. Let me grab the couple of bags that are sitting out here. That's not bad loot right there. Thank you. I called in a screamer last night, and she managed to get one scream off, but it wasn't really like a magnificent horde that came in afterwards. I don't know, maybe she didn't have that many buddies with her. It was like 3 zombies. So I was like, just keep going. Anyway, the forges. Because I guess I don't actually have, hang on. The regular forge, the forge from the regular game. That's this one. Okay, as you'll notice with this, it's kind of missing the gap where you would normally have a filter. This, it has each one of the resources, the stone, the sand, the iron, the lead, the brass, and you can smelt items into it. Well, during one of the alphas, I've already forgotten which alpha it was where the glitch started happening, but if you smelted over the max amount, it would mess things up. So Kane, to fix this problem, made it to where you can't smelt things into your forge. Which is the reason why when you're playing Darkness Falls, you'll see people with, I don't have anything right now, with like the brass candlesticks and stuff, and they'll either scrap them in their inventory if they're out and about, or they'll bring them over here and scrap them inside there. because you can't actually smelt that stuff into the forge. It doesn't work that way. And because of this situation, Kane balanced it to where basically you get extra stuff from mining. Well, at least you get extra stone and iron, really. I don't think you get extra lead or anything else. The others seem to be about normal, but the iron and the stone really seems to be amped up. And that's because the crafting time to craft them into anything is longer than the normal game. So while it looked like I was getting a whole lot of stuff, I really, in essence, wasn't getting a whole heck of a lot. Now, that having been said, there was another thing at play. The sorcery mod actually has scrolls. Right here, we've got augment digging and augment mining, which allows me to damage ore extra for 30 minutes. So we have that, and I was working with those. Now, my next question is during the next mining session, should I take these and actually make the coffee? I don't know if the coffee still does the same thing in here, because the books don't exist, but... Okay, well, maybe not. I could have swore I actually had that open, didn't I? Master Farmer. Oh no, I don't have Master Farmer open. Somebody was telling me, I can't believe you sold all that stuff and you didn't have Master Farmer. Dude, I don't have Master Farmer. Had me all confused. I was like, well, that's actually a very good point. Now, I didn't think about it, but that's actually a very good point. Why am I not making all the cool stuffs? I don't have it. That's why I'm not making it. Also, the blackstrap coffee should, I think, also help you with that. Let me put all of these stuff and things up. Because, yet again, my inventory is full of randomness that is going on. Is there... Recog still exists, so I think the blackstrap coffee might help you. Anyway, my whole point was, before I got into like this whole silence thing and reading, because there's some stuff that just does not exist the same way in Darkness Falls as it does in the base game. Namely, the candy, the books, they don't exist the same way in Darkness Falls as they do in the base game. So I'm actually having to look back and forth between here to see whether or not it exists in a different form. Like, I was asking about the ability to step on landmines. That is in a book in the base game, I think, still. And if you play Darkness Falls, it's actually part of the parkour thing. So I had to look to see whether or not it was part of a different thing. Anyway, my point is I would like... Oh my gosh, don't take all of my ammos. Don't do that. Okay. So, in case that's not all completely clear, editing Liz, cut back into this after I've done that whole ramble, and then go with the... I'm not running a separate mod for resource gathering. That is actually part of Darkness Falls. And it's because of the balancing that is done due to the way harvesting and the way these machines work. Crafting takes longer, so it's balanced by getting more resources in Darkness Falls. That's not a separate mod. All of that to say that we probably need to go back and harvest some more, because I've actually turned it into a lot of stuff and things, like all of these chests. And all of these. Now, I actually made these to go in here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And someone said we should definitely have a pub for BAM. So, maybe out there on the roof of this building? I'm not sure. I did make one for in here. So this is going to be all of my basic materials. Is this room completely done? Do I want to put anything else in here? Do I want to move anything before I put these down? Because after I put these down, these can't be moved. And it's not that they're expensive, it just gets irritating because I've already moved my boxes around so many times. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep working on the inside of this. I think I can make it look a little bit better. So let me set those down because I cannot move them after I get done with them. And I actually don't think I'm done in here just yet. Just had an idea pop into my head, so... Now, I think I made a decision on the actual base. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this game until I get this horde base, well, this base, good enough for a horde. Now, the issue with that is we don't actually have the ability to get steel, not steel, but titanium. And with Darkness Falls, you kind of need to be able to get up to titanium. And I don't have, like, the laser workbench. Somebody told me that there was a chance for another Caitlyn somewhere on a dirt road somewhere. And I'm like, okay, cool. But, I mean, I guess since I have the stuff, I could go for a longer trip out here and see if I can find another Caitlyn, because this Caitlyn's just really not giving me the laser workbench. Or I could wait until I have the point, which will take me how long? It is, let's see, hang on. The laser battery? No. Laser workbench, I have to get crafting level 2, which means I need 10 more points. Do I have the ability to actually just unlock it with points, or do all of them have to be done with... I have to be player 100, and I have locking... Okay, I have to be player 100. Well, I got 4 more levels. 4 more levels, and I could sink some points in there, or I need 5 more red pages. It's possible. Those need to be worked on. Are we ready to make some hellacious polymers? Daggum. Editing Liz is gonna hate this episode because I'm piddling. I'm so piddling. I do apologize. And that makes a whole 220. Which makes 880. Oh god, the amount of water. Okay. So what you're telling me is I probably need a stove that is constantly boiling water. That's really not a whole lot. I mean, the amount of work you're gonna have to put into just to try and keep up with the water alone. Guys, I don't think this is actually usable. I mean, you have to go dig up the rocks, turn it into sand, turn it into glasses, take those glasses, boil the water, which you can see how long this has taken. That's 264, that's 75, that's days worth of work. Dude, did you know this? It's like, yes, I did. Cool. Alright, oh yeah. I know it's something we can work on. I know what we can work on. We can get these windows sorted finally. Maybe. Good, do we want a ladder that goes all the way up instead of stairs? It seems kind of silly, actually. I don't know. It'd be easier if I could- Ah! I was supposed to say it'd be easier if I could see it from further away. That's not what I meant. See, I've got the windows a lot bigger now, so... what I can do is bring that window up there. Which means taking it out on the side. Hang on. Let me get this. Take it out right there on the left side. Oh no. Oh no. Can I? Bulletproof glass, I've got 4. So technically I can do the piece that I'm actually working on, but in order to do any more, I'm gonna have to work on it. Hang on. Okay. It's fine. I needed some wood anyway. And some cobblestone. actually, that too. That doing the thing. What are you doing exactly? Oh. Okay. Okay, that gives me one. I think I'm probably going to remove this one completely and make it a solid wall, but this side out here, I could probably center one there. And those two, not really concerned about because, well, they're in a bad spot, to be honest with you. And I probably just need to make one of these a doorway instead of like this. Alright, let's do this. Make you a doorway. Go, now we got one on both sides. Okay, let us quickly do a look to see how much I can do. 100. Do I need 100? Do 50. Okay. Yeah. Yep, it is definitely time for me to do a bit of mining again. How's this going? It occurs to me, you know, it might be a better idea to separate this into these two guys and let this one handle my bullet making stuff since I don't actually go through that many bullets. I don't know. I might just upgrade these all together and get myself a whole cement thing going here. Like 3 of them here and have like full or maybe steel and iron production here. And maybe a whole line of stuff for cement over here. I don't know. Just kind of depends. I need some doors. Give me 2. I'll put some doors in. This area right here, I kind of feel like this whole situation right here could actually be a window. What do you think, sir? Yeah, and we can close this one up. Don't need one right there. Man, what are we looking at there anyway? Stairs? We're back looking at the back end of stairs, you know? Yeah. Okay. How long is it gonna take for the bulletproof glass to make? We've got 7 already. Let's just let those go, and I'll start busting out blocks right here. No! Damn it. Alright. Those 2. Go ahead and get this. Yeah, see, that's nice. That's nice. Right beside the bed. Though, don't get any ideas. And if you bring a lady home, floor, dude, because you make a mess in my bed. I'm gonna be so angry. Yeah, and after it dries, you'll be able to see it pretty good. Now, how do I want to do these? I kind of feel like this, I can just go ahead and fill in. You can't see this one anyway. There's no sense in it. None. Alright, that takes care of that side. Now, what about this side? I mean, I could do a full view over there, but there's so much stuff in front of it, there's really not a point. I kind of feel like this area right here could do with a window. Okay, if I was gonna do that, I would need to move this here. That way you get the full effect of the window. I think that's the only thing that really has to be moved in order for the view to work. Okay, how long are these things going to take? If I'm not mistaken, the oven takes a minute. Did I not set the oven up to go? No, I did not. The oven, working wall oven, forged iron, all of the things that I just had. Pick those back up. Cooking pot and a grill. I just stuck one of those in here. Okay. I don't think I need another sink. I don't think I have enough room for that. That's gonna take 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm gonna have to move these boxes too. That's all my foods. I probably should get one of my lockable storages and use that to put all of my foods in. Wow. Makes it a whole lot lighter in here, does it not? It was those two over there. It needs to be the one to the left of the door, my view, in order to match up below it. To the left. Over here. Just like that. That does look a lot better, though. I don't know if I actually want to get rid of the piping or not. I think I might actually just take this end off and have it go straight out like that one does. Would that be okay? Or maybe even bring it in to where it looks like it's doing the upward part right next to it. That might actually work for me. Let's do that. Where is that part? On face, and then do that. And then after I paint it, it'll look like it just vented up. Okay. That one works. What about this? Got really light behind me. Oh, is it late? Oh my gosh, it's late! You know, I would kind of like to have the light here rather than not have any light here, so... Hold on. Well, let's see how much more I've got. There we go. So, let's try it. Okay, that at least gives it some sort of outside light coming from there. It'd be nice to have some here too, but I don't think that's actually gonna happen. No. I mean, I could. It'd look weird, though. Yeah, it would definitely look weird. No. Oh, gosh. Where am I going? Alright, and then this side over here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. I should have checked down here to see whether or not I could even them out. But I think it's fine, but they're not even. Sort of. Now that I know that, do I want to even it? Come on, step back, look at it, make sure before you start putting all of it in concrete and wasting it. See, that one's even. It would be the center two that I leave in. Or do I make them different? I kind of feel like I need to make them different. There's a lot of conformity going on down here, and it's not up there, and it's definitely not up there in the Wizarding Tower. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the Wizarding Tower, but that's a thing that probably needs to have a bit more focus on it. Okay, I upgraded all of those. Now, these. Those I can actually just stick down here, I think. There actually needs to be a different place for my seeds and my done foods, you know? I'm so sorry, I just keep stepping right up in your face. See, now the issue is if I do this, and then I bring a whole bunch of cabinetry in here and cover up the top of it, it's going to take away from the aesthetic of having the window. It'd be like, it's like, we've got this, then we got a whole bunch of cabinets in front of it. You don't actually get the feel of there being a window. It just looks like there's an open space, except for, you know, obviously they're a bit on the yuck side. There we go. That looks a bit better. Is my refrigerator done? Because I kind of want to get that moved. Not that. this, and these. And do I have my regular? No. Need a couple of regular storage containers. Okay, now we're gonna put the new refrigerator over here. Right there. I am so sorry, I'm doing it again. I need to get all of that stuff moved. Okay, so these can go where? Maybe here? Or here? Let's do here. Uh-oh, I think my batteries downstairs are wore out. There we go. And then we take these batteries. There we go. Get the max amount of usage out of those batteries as I possibly can. And then we put the stove in. Oh no, did I make the wrong one? Doesn't look like that in the picture. Okay, there we go. I was supposed to say, that looks horrible. Okay, this one, I'm gonna keep the water going. You need a battery. Keep all of that going. This one, I'll actually use it to make, like, food and stuff. And you take, oh jeez, take all of that water that I just pulled out of there. Okay, now then, I need a place to put the foods that are already cooked, which can go right there. This probably needs to go somewhere. It's not gonna look right there, though. Or right there. What if I put it right here? I am not okay with these options. Okay, I'll put it right there, but I'm not happy about it. Wouldn't mind an extra storage space that's got all of the extra jars and glasses that I've been using. So, how about we put that up here? Rather than putting it in with the food and messing up all of that organization, you know? It's the exciting saga of Liz trying to organize her shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm still going to be piddling about trying to move some things around, but at least this level finally has its windows in, and I think that's all of them, right? So let's actually... I could do that so much better. Let's go see how that looks. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Now I need to get that section actually looking like it belongs at the top, and since somebody said something about putting in a BAM's bar, I think what we're gonna do is actually attempt like a Fallout 4-esque add-on to the top and try to put it up here. Even if we have to rip up the top of, like, see this walkway stuff? We really don't need this walkway stuff here. It's actually kind of ridiculous for us to have that. So what we might try to do is like a BAM's bar up here. I don't know. Because we still want to keep the visibility. What we could do is an outdoor bar, maybe? But I mean, we're in a cold area, so that may not be the best idea. Who on earth would actually want to sit in an outdoor bar while it's snowing? I'm sure there's probably somebody. Anywho. Alright, I'm going to end it right here. We're going to continue to try and think of different ways to make this place look even cooler than it was before, since obviously, sadly, Jen is not going to get an upgrade to her base in the next alpha anyway. Let's see what we can do with it before this alpha ends. I will see you in the next video. You have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and you stay shiny. Bye!